Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whatever time zone you are in. It is noon where I am when I'm making this video. Anyway, so this update video is a little bit long. Well, it's actually very long overdue, and I meant to put this up last night, but a Mountain Blade Warband took a lot longer than expected to put up and render also, so I ended up not doing it. But we're going to be talking about a number of valuable things in this video today, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. So, got my little checklist here, and we're going to go first in the agenda. So, I wanted to say, guys, thank you for the great feedback you all have been giving on the Rome Total War series, and also on the, oh, I am so, wow, I'm blanking. On the Mountain Blade Florist mod series, it's Mario Wolfblade. It seems like a lot of people are really enjoying Mountain Blade Warband, which is very nice. It seems like the series that I'm making for that has had a lot of, traction that's been gone to it recently. A lot of people are enjoying it a lot more than people originally did, which is great. I think it's also because the fact that I've actually managed to find my bearings and the LP is starting to improve a little bit, because I'm not just blindingly just kind of blundering about in the dark, not doing anything, not having a goal, and not just killing bandits over and over again, which is really good. And we're also getting close to Lady Marla's attack on the Rodok throne, so it's getting a little high. It's getting a little hyped, and it's also getting more to the climactic point in the game. So I'm really glad you guys are enjoying that. I wanted to thank you all. And the Rome Total War, it seems like a good amount of you enjoying that as well. It's become more of a cult following. I'm seeing about 900 of you or so watching it. But it's really good. I mean, I'm getting a lot of great feedback from that. The campaign is a little difficult for me because I'm not used to the squalor system, and I'm so used to playing the other Total War games which don't have the squalor system, and that's giving me a lot of problems. But I'm probably going to be moving like a lot of my peasants and out of cities and then dropping them off and then dispersing them in my lower population cities. That's what people have been suggesting to me to do, and that's what I'm probably going to do. But I mean, we've killed Rome. We need to take the Brudii over and the Gauls. The Gauls are just being really mean to me, and I'm going to have to make them pay for that. The Numidians are already being crushed by me as we speak. Hamilcar is just going around and just eradicating their cities and just putting them all to the sword. But it's going pretty well, so I'm really glad you guys are enjoying that. So with Rome Total War, I'm not sure if I'm going to really have time. Since I'm doing a long campaign, I'm going to have to take over a lot of the map. I was rethinking my proposal where I do a campaign for all the Total War games, and I don't think I'm going to have time to do a campaign for every single Total War game before Rome 2 comes out, because Rome 2 comes out in September. That's about only a month and a half away, maybe a month and 3/4 away. And really, to get ready for Rome 2, we're going to need to wrap up Rome Total War soon. So if I can finish Rome Total War in time, guys, I just wanted to let you know I will do as many of the other Total War games as possible. I may have to do them in short campaigns, but there may be a chance where I won't get it done, but we'll see. And the next thing I wanted to discuss was my YouTubing focus right now. So I've been, for the past like 4 or 5 months, I've been off and on with YouTube. You guys have noticed that I've been putting videos up, and then I've also, for a while, like, there have been points where I put a bunch of videos up, and they're very nice, and people really enjoy it. Like, it's like 2 or 3 videos a day, but it only lasts for a week, and then I'm totally done. And then it goes back to the same habit where it's like I upload one 15-minute video, and then I take like a 3-day break, and then I upload one other 15-minute video, and it's like the same BS over and over again. I just wanted to let you guys know that I've kind of reasserted myself, and I'm really going to be devoting a lot of time to this YouTube channel because it's something that I've nurtured for the past 1.5 or 2 years now. And it's something that's important to me, and it's something that's fairly successful for me. And I really want to make sure that I bring you guys the best content that I can, and I don't half-ass it, to put it bluntly. And I really just want to make sure you guys really enjoy the channel. And I know that whenever I take a break, the channel actually loses a lot of its momentum and a lot of its fan base, because you guys are like, oh, he's not uploading, so let's either unsubscribe or let's just ignore it. And then you come back like 2 weeks later after you realize, oh, he started uploading again. And it's kind of like I don't want to keep rinsing and repeating that same annoying cycle, and I want to make sure I provide you guys the content that you expect, and also the content that I want to give you guys. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. Like today, for instance, I'm going to be having 3 videos up of Mountain Blade Warband with Florist mod, because that's been neglected, and then tomorrow we'll have maybe 2 or 3 of Rome Total War. So we're going to get some traction going, and we're going to keep that going from now on. So I hope you guys will really enjoy that. Okay, and then the last thing is we're going to be discussing Crusader Kings 2: The Old Gods. Now, some of you guys already know what I'm going to say. but a lot of you don't, since I've been seeing comments online. I am not going to be doing Crusader Kings 2 The Old Gods, nor am I going to be doing any more Crusader Kings 2. Now, before you thrash me, you yell at me in chat, and you say it's really stupid that I'm not doing any more Crusader Kings 2, I just want to explain my rationale, and I also want to explain why I'm not doing it. Now, some of you may leave and you never come back because I'm not going to do Crusader Kings 2 anymore, and I know you like that. But here's the thing. I have done 8 campaigns for Crusader Kings 2. I've done 6 campaigns in single player by myself without recording them, and I've also done 2 on the channel. I've done the Wolfblades and the Pendragons. Both combined was about 90 parts. That's a very long series of Let's Plays. 30 to 35 parts for the Wolfblades, and then like 50 to 60 parts for the Pendragons. That's a lot of footage. That's like 30-40 hours of gameplay right there. That's a lot of footage. Now, I'm going to go back to a simple principle and a simple psychological state, and the fact that video games are meant for your own entertainment. They're meant for your enjoyment. When I started YouTubing, I wanted to share my enjoyment of video games with people. That was that's what I set out to do, and that's what I want to do. Video games are an entertainment enterprise. Now, I think a lot of people and a lot of YouTubers sometimes forget that games are meant for their own entertainment. If you don't enjoy a game, if a game that you're playing is not entertaining you, then why are you playing it? And that's the exact reason why I don't want to play Crusader Kings 2 anymore. For instance, I bought The Old Gods a month ago. I played it for 15 minutes, and I lost attention with it. It just didn't interest me whatsoever. I have played so much Crusader Kings 2, and I'm sure many people have played more than me, but I've played so much of it that I've reached my limit with the game, and I've reached my interest with the game. I don't feel like I really want to play it anymore, and so I'm not going to play it anymore. And like I said, games are for your entertainment. If you're not being entertained by a game, then there's no reason for you to be playing it. It's a simple way. So I apologize, like I said, but it's just how it's going to be. And if some of you guys dislike me for it, that's fine. I can deal with that. But I'm not going to be doing Crusader Kings 2 anymore. Now, for future Let's Plays that are coming up, since right now we have 2 series going up, I don't plan on starting anything else until like mid-July probably, especially since I want to make sure I continue to give a good amount of videos for the next few weeks and also continue that onwards. Like I said, I want to make sure we don't open up any new videos, like video streams. So we're going to keep focusing on I'm going to keep focusing on Rome Total War and Mountain Blade Florist mode with Marla, especially since Marla's Tale is getting very excited and I'm very happy about it. The next Let's Plays I'm going to be doing though are The Witcher, which I'm going to be revisiting, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And I'm also going to be doing Rome 2 Total War, as you guys know. And I don't know yet, but I'm probably going to take a look at Divinity Original Sin, and I'll talk about each game a little bit in depth. This is going to be a little bit of one of my longer update videos, because there's a lot to talk about, and it's been like 2.5 months since I've made one of these videos. So, with The Witcher, first of all, the reason why I want to do this is because The Witcher 3 is coming out in 2014. I love the Witcher games. I beat Witcher 2. I didn't beat Witcher 1, and that's also one of the reasons I want to play The Witcher, is because I haven't beaten it. I got to like the 2nd or 3rd act, and I never beat it. But what I want to do is, I saw The Witcher 3, which is now going to be an open world RPG game coupled with The Witcher storytelling and The Witcher combat. In my opinion, it's going to be the god of RPGs. At least that's my hope. If it isn't, then well, okay. But they made the CD Projekt Red, the guys who made The Witcher 1 and 2, have made 2 great and fantastic games in the past, and I think they're going to make a really great 3rd game that's going to be a really good conclusion to their series with The Witcher, with Geralt. So what I want to do is, in preparation for The Witcher 3, I want to go through all the Witcher games, Witcher 1 and 2, and I want to play them and with you guys and share them with you guys, so then by the time The Witcher 3 comes out, all my decisions I made in Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 have a bearing on Witcher 3. Because like other games like Mass Effect, The Witcher actually takes into account your decisions that you made in previous games. So my decisions in The Witcher 1 will have a little bit of a bearing in Witcher 2, and they'll also be mentioned in Witcher 2. Now, Witcher 1 is an older game, so it may not be for everybody, and the combat system is definitely not as good, in my opinion, as The Witcher 2. Some people like The Witcher 1 combat more, but anyway, I still really enjoy the game, and I do want to share that with you guys. So I'm going to be doing The Witcher 1, carrying over to The Witcher 2, and then we're going to go straight into The Witcher 3 in 2014 when it comes out. With The Witcher 2, that game will actually be very fun because, for one, I started a Let's Play for that game, but I never finished it. And the reason was because, one, I wanted to play the game for by myself at the time, because when I was recording, it was taking like an hour and a half to render each video, and was really slowing down my progression in the game, and it was making me really irritated, so I just stopped Let's Playing. Also, my graphics card wasn't good enough at the time for me to actually really effectively record it and play it, because I was seeing significant lag drops every once in a while. But I just got a recent new video card recently, and I just played the game and tested it with recording devices, and it runs great on high and ultra settings. So I'm going to be playing that soon. And there's also CD Projekt Red released recently their first official mod tools, which is called I believe the CD Projekt Red kit. And because of that, The Witcher 2 is now getting a plethora of mods, and the greatest one is the Witcher 2 Full Combat Rebalance Mod 2.0, which changes a bunch of the combat. It redesigns the game completely, and I'm really excited to play it. We're going to be coupling that with the game itself, so that should be pretty fun. And we'll be doing that in the future. Like I said, we're going to start The Witcher 1 first, and that's going to take me quite a while, and then we'll do The Witcher 2, and I'm really excited to be bringing you guys that content. The other game that has been asked by people is, will I do Europa Universalis 4? My answer for that is yes, but not on release. I'm not going to be buying the game on release. I'm sorry, but I don't have enough money. Frewd is going to college soon, and I'm actually going to be a poor-ass college student, and I really just can't afford to buy a bunch of games like I used to. So I will be buying Rome Total War 2, but I won't be buying Europa Universalis 4 on launch. I will revisit the game and I will play it because it looks awesome. I do admit it looks really great, but I'm not going to be playing the game on release. I will play it eventually though, so keep that in the back of your minds. That game will come eventually. Besides that, I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this update video. Like I said, for those of you guys who really like Crusader Kings 2, which I think a good amount of you do, because that's what my channel has been built on recently, I apologize, but it's just going to be the way it is. The game doesn't entertain me anymore, and because of that simple fact, I'm not going to play the game anymore. So I will see you guys later, and bring you guys some Mountain Blade later. Have a good night.